In fact, I often think if Hollywood had its opportunity to tell the stories about Jesus, it might go very differently. I want you to imagine for a moment that there's this Hollywood script with Jesus as the Last Supper as he's preparing for his journey to the cross. If you imagine how that would play out, it would set up something like this. Jesus is our protagonist in the movie, and he possesses all cosmic authority. We know that. The Father has given all things into his hands, it says. But then there's a traitor among him. That traitor is Judas. This camera comes and we see this flashback of Judas selling Jesus for 30 pieces of silver, and we're angry because now Judas is pretending like he is among the 12. And then as the tension builds in the story, we see how the betrayal begins to unfold. If Hollywood had written the movie, there would be this great CGI sequence, and the room would be blown apart by this divine light as Jesus now brings his judgment against Judas, and he would float off the ground and his eyes would glow, and then he would just, boom, turn Judas into dust, and Judas would be vanquished, and then all the Roman Empire would fall at the knee, or fall to their knees before Christ. The occupying forces in Jerusalem would be taken over, and then Jesus would establish his throne of gold and fire, and then the credits would roll, and we'd all cheer and go, yay, that's how this is supposed to be, because that's just the way power works.